Next question. Consider following information. Information is provided for security X and security Y. Beta information is given zero point 0.3 and 1.8. Expected return is 15 and 35. Return on market portfolio is 25. Risk-free rate of return is 10. As per CAPM, whether security X, security Y should be purchased by an investor, that is a question. And then the second part of the question is here. I want you to write answer of the first question in the chat box. So write down answer of the question. Working note number 1, calculation of RR, required rate of return, as per CAPM. It will be calculated as RF plus beta into RF minus RF. What is the risk-free rate of return? It is 10. What is RM? It is 25. This is 10 plus beta into 25 minus 10. 10 plus beta into 15. Okay. We understand that say as per the given information, there are two things. There are that is two securities X and Y having beta zero point 0.3 and 1.8. Okay, so what will happen? It is 10 plus zero point 0.3 into 15. So 10 plus 4.5, that comes to 14.5. Again it is 10 plus 1.58 into 15. So over here 1.8 into 15, that comes to 27. So overall it comes to 37%. This is the way the required rate of return can be calculated. Working note number 2, calculation of alpha. How to compute alpha? It is x bar minus a required rate of return. This is the way the alpha can be calculated. Security X and security Y. Return is 15 and 35. Required rate of return is 14.5 and over here it is 37%. So in the first case alpha is negative 0.50. In the second case it is, positive 0.50. In the second case it is negative 2%. So based on that, say we can take the decision. The decision can be taken in this way. There are two securities, security X and security Y. In both of them, we have the alpha 0.50 positive and negative 2%. So we can take the decision is like this. The question says that say you are required to decide that whether you should buy the security. Then of course the security which is having positive alpha, for that so the decision is that we should buy. And for negative, we have a decision that say do not buy. This is the way we can take decision for both of them. Now second part of the question, whether security X and Y should be held by an existing investor. Now for second question answer, nothing is great. Security X and Y, we already have found alpha, it is positive, it is negative. So we understand that so the decision is, in the first case, continue to hold, and over here you should say. That is the way we can take decision. Now friends, importantly I want to draw to your attention to a point like this. See, we have taken a decision in this way that say the security X should be purchased and not Y. So for X we have taken a decision that say we should buy the security, and for Y we took a decision that say do not buy. Now we can understand something like this, that apparently security Y is going to give more return. It is going to give a return of 35%, which is more than 15%. So apparently we understand that say the security Y is better. Still we have a, that is say, decision that say for security Y we have a decision that say we should not buy. This is what's the decision that we have. Why? Because say CAPM is giving very logical explanation to us that we do not have to see the absolute return of a security for the decision making. We have to see that say what is the return that the security should be able to generate based on the risk. That is the reason say we understand that over here it is 37, which is say more than 35, and that is the reason say we should not buy. Based on the risk that it has, say we should be able to get a return of 37%. And over here we should be able to get the return of 14.5. And that is the reason say we took a decision that say we should buy the security. So CAPM is giving very logical explanation to us that say we should measure that what is the risk of the security. Based on that, say what is the return that say we should be able to get, and what is the return that say we are likely to get. If at all we are likely to get a return which is more than the required rate of return, only in that case we should buy the security, not otherwise. This is what we understand.